This is Bennett, preseason first team all-conference pick. Latong, second team. A lot more out in front of fans and, putting in the work in actual game settings. As Reed, a loose ball, picks it up, lost it. But what's the main goal? Find Eli Rice. And it's great to see this young man back out on the floor. Last year, an Achilles injury, only played in one basketball, and it was terrific penetration by Mingo. Latong puts it on the floor with the left.
Well, that's what makes him such a tough cover, 7-1, but he can shoot the three really well, so you can't stay off of him. But when you close out, and usually he's going to have bigger guys on him, so when you close out, he can get to the basket and put it down and then create once he gets into that paint.
It's a great catch in the corner by Rice. He'll pull the trigger. Long on that three attempt. Rebound comes to Keontae Jones, a grad student from Madison, Wisconsin. He'll cut here.
Ability. So they're just going to figure out this is going to be a great test for them because of Dayton's perimeter defensive ability.
Oh, the lob.
Offensive rebounds, as we saw right there.
Jones, three-pointer no. Latong trying to tip it in. He'll be at the line when we return. Off and running. Hope your Sunday's going well. Thanks for checking in with us. It's Dayton and Penn State. And Jacob Connor finding the three early.
The amount of strength and courage that Coach Grant and his wife Chris has shown over the last few years, I mean, it's remarkable. Even today, you can see, yeah, it's a great cause and all that. And the Jay's Light Foundation, that the control right there, you saw him come to a 2-foot stop, kind of get the defender off balance, and then was able to finish through a little bit of contact.
Eli Rice, three-pointer, wide right. Rebound, though, comes to Sasha Ciani, but he's unable to convert, and Jacob Connor going to the hoop. Lost it on the way up. Keontae Jones leading all scorers with 8. Dillion here with the left-hand dribble. The top scorer for the Nittany Lions was 6. And there we got a whistle cat. And we'll give to Gianni. He knows about Cincinnati, Ohio. He was at Xavier his freshman season before going to UIC and putting up some good numbers a year ago. Lost it, got it back, and we got to travel from the Sunshine State in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. 8 to shoot, back in Hurd's hands. Here's Latong, lost it, got it back, falls to Jai, looks at the clock, missed the three, but
off balance, it keeps you uncomfortable, and it also pushes you away from the rim. I mean, what do you do when you start to feel pressure with the basketball? A lot of times you retreat, you back up, and that's what Dayton's great cut by Reed. Connor fell asleep on the weak side. That Reed made that back cut, and Connor fell asleep. But again, great playmaking ability by Mingo.
Achilles injury and missed all of last season. And you can tell how excited he is to be out there. A couple threes now, a couple free throws. Minute to play, Dayton up by 6. Latong, he'll be at the foul line. Brooks, talk about Amaël Latong, one, being able to play this year for his home country, but also sort of the wear and tear and not necessarily getting a break like some of his other teammates, and then I think maybe spending some of that time in the weight room.
Yeah, and you know, you don't want to put that commentator's jinx out there, but a guy that size oftentimes deals with injuries or just being banged up and nicked up. He has been fortunate enough not to really deal with that, especially a guy that has the basketball in his hand.
To get it to 4, they were down 10 just a couple of minutes ago. And
probably just going to see a little two-man game between Latong and Bennett to end this half.
Pick and pop. Latong will line it up. It's off the back iron. Here's Bennett. Oh, Latong, another chance.
That's right. So how do teams respond when there's guys getting foul trouble and how guys will step up? So that's one thing you won't be able to tell. You see
Connor, hometown product. You saw there 24 in red on your screen. Penn State still looking for their first bucket.
Get up the court. 3 or 4 very explosive players, and that's what you need to be a true up-tempo team.
Dillion New was the first point for Penn State here in the second half. Nittany Lions 3 of 8 from the foul line. Latong finding Connor and finger roll at the front of the rim.
Yeah, that's Dayton's 7'1" forward/post, putting the basketball on the ground and finding a cross-court cutter, slashing to the basket for 2. Just incredible vision by Latong.
Mingo passes on the 3. Floater. Wow.
Saw why the mid-range game is still important, because he got around Javon Bennett and saw 7'1" waiting on him at the rim, so he decided to pull up for that little midi. That's why it's good that you still have that in your bag.
Bennett missed on the 3. Latong give and go with Bennett. And it'll be Amaël at the stripe to shoot 2. Finishing our points on Mingo, he's been efficient. He's got 9 points. He's 4 of 5 from the field, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. And Amaël Latong, he's looking for points 9 and 10, trying to be the second flyer in double figures. Nice in that first free throw.
You know, speaking of Mingo, I'm really impressed with his poise. You kind of just hit on it when you talked about he's been efficient. And we talked about how aggressive they...
Flyers really getting after Penn State. Is credit Mason Blackwood for staying with the possession. Here's Dillion. Missed it, rebound Blackwood. And Latong, field goal.
Hey, they'll take it how they can get it at this point, because Dayton has had the clamps on them in this second half. So anything to break that up.
Whoa!
You know, right now I can't tell what it's going to be, because Dayton has taken them out of this game for the most part. You know, but they've had some bright spots. You've seen, you know, Mingo make some plays, and he's going to be somebody they're going to be relying on. You can see Dion, you know, he made some tough shots. Rice got going early. I mean, they've got some pieces there, just trying to figure out what their identity is going to be.
Nebraska. We've seen 17 games with the Cornhuskers. Of course, Jacob Connor started his career with Marshall.
He's doing right now what he did when he got in the game last year. It's activity, active on the glass, creating second chance opportunities for his team, finishing at the rim, those kind of things, doing the dirty work. That's how he's going to earn additional minutes on this team.
Latong trapped for it as he gets his first bucket this afternoon. Latong trying to find his first 3, in and out. Dillion